Good morning, Moon, you said excitedly while coming down the stairs. Morning, sweetie, come let's have breakfast, she said while placing the dishes on the table. You walk to the dining table and dragging a chair back, you fall on it and feast upon the food. Why, Annie, no one's gonna snatch away your food, so eat it slowly, she said looking at your mouth which was filled with scrambled eggs. You know, Mom, whenever I'm excited I overeat, so let me eat the breakfast to my fullest, you said taking a big bite of kimchi. Okay, then eat it, my hungry beast. Well, did you pack your luggage? Your mom asked, sipping an orange juice. You suddenly stopped eating and looked at your mom, forcing a smile as you forgot to pack your luggage. Don't tell me you forgot, she asked, trying to stay calm. What if I say that I wanted my mom to pack my luggage neatly with her delicate hands? You said, smiling fakely. There was a peaceful silence in the living room before your mom gave you a massage with her. Mom, I'm gonna pack that. It will take me only 10 minutes, no 5 minutes from please let me, you said and started crying dramatically. But soon you screamed when she pulled your hair from behind. You have only 2 minutes, only 2, she said, gritting her teeth while making weird faces. Well, every time your mom gets angry or she has a lot of stuff to do, she behaves so weird. Maybe she is suffering from any disease. This is what you thought so. Now rush to your room, my dear stupid daughter, and after packing your luggage, wear something nice, not these oversized pajamas and shirts. You look like beggar in this, she said, pushing you away. Mom, don't say like this, it's the new fashion to wear these kind of clothes, you said, grabbing a corner of your shirt. Get lost now, she yelled out so loud that her drum voice literally echoed through the walls of house. You knew if you try to mess up with her, she won't take you to your stepdad's house. Taking long steady steps, you went to your room. Opening the wardrobe, you took out your clothes off from the hanger and then grabbing your pink kitty bag, you threw them in the bag without folding them. Finally, I'm done packing all my stuff, you said to yourself, and then you remembered that your mom told you to wear something nice. You searched inside the bag and finally you found red fitted dress that reached above your knees. You then sat on the bed and put on your favorite pair of red stilettos to make your outfit complete. You then went to the mirror and looking at yourself for a few minutes you thought, I'm naturally beautiful, I don't need to use these makeup products, but today is special, today I'll meet my stepdad. Applying little makeup wouldn't be that bad idea, you said to yourself and picked up a blush on from your dressing table. After doing your makeup, you curled your long hair and then put some shiny beads on both sides of hair after partitioning them from between. Now I look more gorgeous, you said looking at yourself in the mirror and then gave a flying kiss to your reflection. Today I am very happy because my mom is making us move to my stepdad. Because before letting him know, I used to think that he would be rude or cold to me, but after knowing him I came to know that he is a nice man. He buys me gifts, branded clothes, shoes with matching clutches, and honestly I like him. He is much better than my own father who left my mom. My mom told me that he has a son who is almost of my age. I have not seen him in person because he was not able to make it to the wedding. His exams were going on, so he didn't attend his dad's second wedding. Mom told me that he doesn't speak much, which made me a little sad because I always wish for a sibling, and now when finally I'm getting him, he is mute, I guess, as my mom says. 10 minutes passed, but still you didn't show up, dear. Come down or else I'll make sure to ruin your life, my mom yelled out. Oof, I really know she loves me a lot, but I also know that she gets angry easily. But still I mess up with her. See, she gave me only 10 minutes to get ready and pack all my luggage. I'm a girl, you know. It takes me time to get ready, but still she doesn't understand. Sighing heavily, I grabbed my kitty suitcase and checking that if I zipped it properly, I ran to the downstairs while dragging it behind. You idiot, My mom was speaking out, but I cut her off, running to the main door. Mom, we are already late. Let's go, I said, and putting the luggage in a car boot, I sat in a car with a sigh. My mom plopped down on the back seat beside me and shooting me a glare, she asked a driver to start driving. Well, my dear dad, send this huge car to pick us safely with an ease. I know you are good towards your dad, but you will have to behave nicely with your brother Jungkook too. I want him to leave great impression of you, she said in a threatening tone. Don't worry, Mom, I'll be nice to my dear brother, I said and bowed at her teasingly. And yeah, one more thing, you won't roam around the house, you will have to sit. She was speaking out, but I cut her off. I will have to sit at one place like a good girl, and I will not dare to speak nonsense. Come on, Mom, you have told me this thousands of times. Be nice to your brother, he doesn't speak a lot, so don't tease him. Oh, you just don't worry. I'll make sure to bow at him and will also throw rose petals on him, and I'll also kiss the floor he walks on. Okay, happy now? I said sarcastically. That's why I asked you to shut your mouth, she said, glaring at me. Oh, why I can't shut my mouth and stay quiet? Why I'm so blunt? Finally, a car stopped in front of the huge mansion. It was a beautiful mansion, and there was a fountain right in the center. There was a huge garden decorated with beautiful flowers and plants. Your jaw dropped when you looked up to examine where the house ends, but it was above your thoughts. You never imagined that you will stay in such a big mansion with your mom. Ryan, what are you seeing, dear? Open the car boot and take out all the luggage, your mom said, getting off from the car. No, ma'am, it's my duty. You stay away, a driver said, opening the car boot. He took out all your belongings and walked behind you to the main door of the mansion, which was painted in a gold color. Your mom rang the bell, and soon door was jerked open by your stepdad, who greeted with both of you and took you inside the living room. Darling, I missed you a lot, your stepdad said, and again hugged your mom. Your eyes got watery seeing that he loves your mom, and your mom was also happy with him. You then looked around and got awestruck. The inside was more beautiful than outside. Hey Ryan, did you like your new house? He asked while putting his hand on your mom's shoulder. It's nice, you lied because it was more than nice. Your father gave you a smile in return, and then looking at your mom, whose eyes sparkling, he kissed her cheeks, which made you feel shy as you looked around. He then again engulfed in her a tight hug while twirling her around. Your mom almost squealed. They are adult but behaving like teenagers, you thought to yourself while looking at them with a smile. Suddenly a boy seemed like your age fellow passed nearby your mom and dad so fastly that you thought it was just in your mind. But you came to know that it was real when your dad called for him. Jungkook, stop there and come to me right now, he said in a firm tone. Jungkook sighed and then walked to your mom. Hi mom, he said coldly. He didn't even realize that he just passed by you as he was lost in his own thoughts. You looked at him, and that moment reflected your heart out of your ribcage. He was the most handsome boy you had ever seen in your whole life. Your eyes subconscious scan over his body, seeing him up close, only ignited your mini crush on him. His muscular arms, defined abs, strong jawline, that intense dark eyes and lip piercing made you feel that you will sooner get fainted. Ryan met your brother Jungkook, and Jungkook, her name is Ryan, your sister. Your father said, introducing you both with each other. I was all to go for a gym, but my dad called me out to meet my stepmom. I don't hate her, but I talk less. That's why many people think of me as a rude billionaire. But who cares? I greeted her, and then my dad pointed at the girl who was standing right in front of me. I don't know how she escaped from my eagle eyes. I felt like someone turned the AC on in my body when my eyes fell on her. She's so pretty that my eyes on her. I gulped down and my face started heating up like crazy. She looked like a cute little angel, a very delicate that if you touch her, you're afraid that you will break her like a delicate rose petals. She's once never forgettable dream. As I said earlier that I speak less and I'm not friendly, but I want to talk to her till sunrise. Wanna listen to her while staring into her eyes. Wanna count the stars. I know we won't be able to count them, but still I want, cause in this case I'll be spend some more time with her. She's my stepsister, but I don't think so it's gonna work like this. This is what I was thinking. You both stared into each other's eyes before your mom speak out. Why and dear, won't you say hello to your brother? Your mom said, gesturing you to greet him. You nodded shyly, but before you could say something to Jungkook leaned closer to you with a smirk. Hey, if you don't mind, can I take you to your room? He said in a soft tone, which surely he used for the second time after his dad. You looked at your mom and then at your stepdad, who gave Jungkook frown because he knows Jungkook very well. He's not the one who will behave nicely to anyone. Your father looked at your mom, who was frowning too. I think he liked her little sister, he said near your mom's ear. Why and listen to him and go to your room, your mom said, forcing a smile. You nodded, tucking a strand of your hair behind your ear and walked behind him, but soon you stopped when you saw a staircase. Jungkook looked back at you with a frown. Hey, why you are not coming upstairs? He asked, looking at you. Actually, her ankle is hurt. Maybe she is afraid after seeing a huge staircase. Your mom said. She was right. As 2 days ago, your ankle got hurt when you tripped and fell from the stairs. You still had a bit difficulty to walk upstairs. Your house had small and very less gap stairs, but there was a huge gap in each stair. You need some help? Wait, let me pick you up, he said and walked towards you. No, Dad, it's okay, I'll pick her up, he said, leaning towards you. But before you could say something, Jungkook held you up by your waist, making you flinch. You tried to act normal, but your heart was out of your control. Don't worry, you are in safe hands, he said. Reaching the room, he carefully laid you on the bed and then sat beside you. Mom said that he speaks less and doesn't interact with anyone, but why he is behaving opposite then? You thought to yourself. You look beautiful in this dress, he said with a smirk around his lips. You looked down and realized that it was. How dare you to? You asked, looking at him while your cheeks turned red. Hey, relax, little princess, I was just telling you, he said, smirking playfully. Oh, I think you were just pretending to be innocent in front of your dad. In reality, you are such. Your half words were still in a mouth, but you were cut out. He gave you a kiss which made your eyes widen in shock. But it was so apparent that you had to kiss him back. You should speak less or else I'll be. Saying this, he broke the kiss and left outside the room, leaving you dumbfounded behind. Later at night, you skipped the dinner because you were not feeling hungry, but it was around 2 o'clock when your stomach started to make weird noises. Putting your hand on your tummy, you gently rubbed it and picked up the bottle from the side table to drink water, but it slipped from your hand and water splashed on the floor, which made you groan. Why I'm so clumsy, you thought to yourself. Picking up the water bottle, you wore your flip-flops and walked downstairs to refill the bottle. Reaching the kitchen slowly while wincing at the pain you were still feeling in your ankle. You turned on the light and refilling the bottle, you were about to go back to your room, but suddenly your eyes fell on a double-door fridge. Stomach grumbling with hunger, you opened the fridge and your eyes widened with a smile crept on your lips when you saw sandwiches and some slices of leftover pizza in it. You took out a sandwich and sitting on the counter chair, you started eating it peacefully. But suddenly you felt someone moved his hand around you. You turned around to see if you were imagining or it was true, but to your surprise there was no one. You shrugged it off and started eating sandwich. But this time someone pulled your hair from behind, making you realize that it was not your imagination. There was someone else too who was keeping an eye on you. You got up from the chair and tiptoed to the another side of the counter. You saw a shadowy figure sitting behind the counter. Before you let out a scream, someone put his hand on your mouth. You looked up and shut your eyes in relief because it was Jungkook with a black bee on. "Oh, baby sister got afraid," he said teasingly while making a pout. With nose flaring, you gave him a disgusting look as his hand was still on mouth, making him wince at the pain. You let out a laugh looking at him. Instead of pushing you away, he pulled you towards him by your waist. Your eyes widened and your heartbeat raced out of control when you felt a gentle touch. "Baby girl, don't act wild. If I do so, you won't be able to behave." Saying that, he winked at you before releasing his hand. He was about to walk to his room when you called him from behind. "What will you do, poor kid?" you said teasingly while making pout. Jungkook smirked before turning back to you. "Fine then, I'll show you," he said, walking towards you. Your face turned into tomato when he lifted you up. "I hope you won't cry, little princess," he said.